for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. It's the East All-Stars facing the West All-Stars. And it's the West All-Stars to start out. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. On the court for the East All-Stars, we've got Joel Embiid. Paul George is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Russell in at the 2. Now here's Curry. Lobbed up there for Embiid. The shot, no good.
A highlight reel play all the way, just can't connect.
I thought the pass looked good and just came up a skosh short, but I like the initiative and the intention.
Now Curry, following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving.
Man, I have great appreciation for the IQ of Stephen Curry. I mean, once the ball hits his hands, guys, you know he's thinking about letting it go.
Now here's Leonard. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss.
Yeah, good interior D there, prevents the deuce.
And, you know, that's not easy at all. When guys get this close to the bucket, it's tough to stop the basket.
Good work there as it goes.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars. Harden kicks to Irving. James left side. That's short off the rim.
And there was no effort on behalf of the defense. None. I mean, the shooter has to be upset with himself for missing that shot.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here is Durant. Paul George making his last shot. Harden outside. Leonard on the wing. The pass to James. Here's Durant. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars.
Man, right play, wrong result on that one. Generally, you knock those down.
Not much else you can do there. I mean, that's what you want. Too bad they weren't able to finish it off.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Curry finds Embiid. There's Russell with the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And you can call him 3-Angelo. I like that because he's going to be doing this for a long time. 3 deep for 3-Angelo.
It'll be fun watching him, you're right. Pass to Leonard. 16 feet away. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Leonard's got his second basket of the game.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
Well, you know, Greg, they can count on him to get buckets. I mean, he's getting the ball because he's very efficient when he has it.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
An unsung part of Durant's game. Has the instincts and length to guard a number of positions.
Leonard, no luck.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Curry with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's field, but not who you want to leave open.
That's platinum level dime dropping right there by Harden. Such a smart passer. Gets us to his teammates on time and on target.
Outside, George. 32 seconds left to play in the first. Back to Embiid, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
Man, you love the effort. Just getting the hand in there and knocking it out.
Really came close to the pilfer, but they'll take that effort. Mucking things up is sometimes just as good as a steal.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. That does not fall. Still looking for his first basket after 3 shots. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the West All-Stars.
Get there.
Here's Irving. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Back to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to James.
I mean, what can you do? What's the answer? Harden, gifted near the basket. Strong in body. Elite skill set. Most defenders have no chance.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And the NBA Replay Center in Secaucus is queuing it up, and even before we look at the replay, I'm pretty sure he got that off in time.
Yeah, that's how it looked to me, and that's the call we should see here, but no harm in going back to the footage and making absolutely certain.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the East. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the East All-Stars.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
We've got Harden. Davis is out there with Durant. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Simmons in at the point guard position. That's the 5 for the West All-Stars right now. Harden inside the three-point line. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And here's the East. Russell passes to Antetokounmpo. Here's Curry. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does. Out to Russell. Curry on the wing. Good on the triple. Curry's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the East All-Stars.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Kyle Lowry is a player who has worked his way to stardom. He says, I still feel like I can be better. I'm never satisfied. My team is good, but I think the best I can be is a champion. There is no other goal in basketball. Guys?
D.A., that's how you truly create a legacy. Kicks it to Embiid. Just 5 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll be the West All-Stars ball. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for James Harden. Simmons against Curry. High post, Davis. Over Embiid. And the shot is long.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
They get it back. Outside for Curry. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 14.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Simmons dishes to Durant. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Count that one, and the East All-Stars lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Klay Thompson. And a deep 3 from Curry. The long-distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 20.
Boy, Curry is so creative and efficient, and when he gets hot and gets going, he rains down points and baskets on the defense.
Nailed from three-point land.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
Yeah, and I like it. I love seeing that. It's a lot of fun when that happens. These teams are going at each other from the outside.
Here's Embiid. Back to George. The 3. Tee that time from Leonard.
And extending the D there, putting a lot of pressure on the shooter.
You're exactly right. Patrolling the perimeter well and didn't allow the shooter to get off a clean look. That's what you would call A-plus defense.
Here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
Boy, what's most impressive about Simmons is how he finds the open man so consistently, the vision, the unselfishness. That's what you want to see out there.
And stolen by Simmons. Davis kicks to Leonard. Thompson surveying the floor. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Durant on the wing. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And the East All-Stars with some changes. There's Walker with the 3. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin.
I think you got to play up tight on Walker. Even though he's got great quickness, he's excellent at using any space you give him to pull up for the jumper.
James has a 2-pointer. Again, the West All-Star.
And, you know, Kevin, they count on him to provide offense, and he knows how to fill it up.
Lowry fires away from outside. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. It's been all about Stephen Curry. And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 20 points and 1 rebound. And from what we've seen so far from the East All-Stars, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, they were consistent from downtown. The playmakers found open shooters, and the shooters delivered and knocked down shots on a high level. In some ways, it came down to confidence. We'll see if they have that same swagger in the second half.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the West All-Stars.
Well, as we know, it's always a good idea to pound the ball into the paint. So many defensive game plans are focused just on stopping the 3. When you hurt a team down low, they got to react. That allows you to play inside out. Trust me, I have the blueprint. I own the blueprint. I created the blueprint. Inside, kick it back out, shoot the 3. Rick Fox, B. Shaw, and big shot, Bob for 3. The crowd go crazy. I know you remember that, Ernie.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Oh, well, they've done a good job of letting the game come to them, and really few forced shots here so far.
And, you know, Greg, I like how they've set the pace. There's a lot of time left in this one, so there's no rush. You don't have to go 70 miles an hour. Keep it at about 45.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. Paul George is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Russell. Then it's Joel Embiid. And it's Curry in at the point. The East All-Stars shooting their first free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
You know, you got to love watching Embiid play the game because he has such great passion and really a drive to be great.
So he gets them both.
Great touch from the line. Always important for bigger guys to be able to come through at the stripe.
Curry way outside. No good on the quick 3.
And truth is, though he misses that one, it's a shot he normally makes.
You're exactly right, Greg. That's certainly in his range. Forget about the miss and get ready for the next one.
Aldridge double teamed. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That's his first foul. East All-Stars on defense. 3-point lead.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And it's Lillard missing. And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. They lead by 6, their biggest margin. He can't get it to go.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Lobbed up there for Thompson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Embiid.
Davis is really the total package, a mobile, sharp-shooting big guy who can score from everywhere.
And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. And here is Curry. 20 points for him. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in. Embiid's got the lead up to 6 now for the East All-Stars.
Get Embiid the ball and he goes to work, especially that close to the basket.
That one doesn't drop. Davis with some nice D. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his third foul so far.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Karl Anthony Towns checked in for the West. So the timeout taken here, the first for the West All-Stars. Some changes here for the West All-Stars. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. Beal comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's James Harden in for Damian Lillard.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
The West All-Stars have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That free throw missing.
You know, what's most impressive about Harden to me is his versatility as a scorer. I mean, he's a remarkable combo guard with great size and strength and very efficient on the offensive end.
New players in now for the East. And he sinks the second. And here are the East All-Stars now. It's a 5-point game. Now, here's Walker. Oh, Griffin in position, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Well, the timing of Griffin really superb in these situations. He has a great sense for when to leave the floor on these alley-oop jams.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Hammock. And it's Walker penetrating, and the rejection by James. Outside for Lowry. The shot by Middleton, wide open. A three-pointer, no good. Beal, that's for 2. Again, the West All-Star. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Middleton on the wing, all alone. He's off on that one. The West All-Stars will go the other way with it. It's LeBron with the drive. The score now all even. LeBron's got 10 points.
Yeah, you know, the willingness from Towns to share the ball, just another reason why his guys love playing with him.
Good on the shot.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The West All-Stars have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4. First one falls for him. The West All-Stars making a switch here. Leonard's checked in, and a switch here also for the East. Vucevic is checked in. And both free throws good for James Harden. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Lowry kicks to Vucevic. The shot comes out. Nice D from Durant. Right side Beal for the lead. And Vucevic pulls it down. And here comes the break. And here's Walker outside. Buries the long-range jumper. 6 points for him.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
Shots good by Middleton.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Now a timeout called by the West All-Stars.
And not surprising, obviously unhappy with the lack of response from his team.
Can't blame him. I mean, the effort hasn't been there. Just has not been there. Hopefully, he can get the fire lit.
Group now for the West. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Durant. Ben Simmons comes in for Leonard. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for James Harden. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Vucevic. Irving finds Simmons. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Second shot opportunity. Towns. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first one falls. And so he hits both.
And, you know, really Towns is the total package. A versatile scorer, skilled defender, and strong competitor.
It's tipped. Here's Embiid. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. East All-Stars lead by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Ben Simmons. And there's Klay Thompson. And it's Irving at the 1 spot. So that's who's on the floor for the West All-Stars. Thompson in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Thompson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the West All-Stars. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That'll be his second foul of the game. The West All-Stars on D. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
You know, for a big guy, Joel Embiid's floor awareness is pretty impressive. He does a pretty good job of finding open guys.
And there's the call on Curry. That's his third foul of the game. Simmons on the wing. Back to Davis. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. 3-point lead. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Thompson outside. Lets it go from deep. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 6 assists now in the game.
He's such a clutch shooter, Kevin. He just lives for the big shot.
It's deflected. It's stolen by Davis. Thompson with it, and Curry picks him up defensively. Back to Thompson. Shot clock at 6. Again, the West All-Stars. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the West All-Stars.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Here's Embiid. Outside for George. Thompson against Russell. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by the West. Timeout called here. The West All-Stars decide to talk it over. They lead by 2. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the fourth. Present our Jordan Player of the Game, LeBron James.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Thank you, David. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And Towns throws it down.
I'll tell you what, guys, I think that's the best part of James's game, and he's got a lot of good parts, but his vision is otherworldly.
Here's Russell with the 3. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And here's the West with the ball. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. And Embiid with the block. James against Curry. Outside, Towns. Another shot. That one misses. The East All-Stars go the other way with it.
Not completely over, but it's getting close.
Yeah, this one is ready to be put on ice. Not a whole lot they can do from here.
Out of bounds, it'll be the West All-Stars ball. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
And they double up James. Pass to Davis. Outside Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Davis. But they'll get another chance. Shot and game clock separated by 5. And stolen by Russell. Here we go, one-on-one. It's Curry outside. Cans the 3.
And Kevin, that 3 ball of Curry, deadly. I mean, you feel like it's going in as soon as he lets it go, no matter where, at what angle, or how deep.
And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his first foul.
You know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And that's an intentional foul.
Shooting for West All-Stars, Klay Thompson. Taking 2 shots.
And no good as the first free throw, missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second.
Man, Thompson is phenomenal as a two-way player. A knockdown shooter from everywhere, challenged or unchallenged, and he defends at an elite level, too.
And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion. Now Curry. So a close game sees the West All-Stars taking this one. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it matters most. Doing what had to be done and the